Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Save Money Saves You video. I'm Kendra, and we save our money here so our money can save us, and we have fun along the way. So today I'm doing something a lot different. I am bringing you guys along as I pack the products for the giveaway that we just had, and I thought, what better way than to bring you guys along with me? So I apologize in advance for my voice. I am a bit under the weather, which is why you're seeing my life is better with coffee cup on the side. And I am at my dining room table because I just don't have a bigger space to work. And so, yeah, that is where I am today. So I am going to get these all packed up and get them off to their respective winners. So, I had to get supplies first, and so I found these cellophane bags. I got them on Amazon. I knew I wanted to do something like that because I wanted to protect them. I noticed that the scratch off stickers are very sensitive and they get kind of scratched and nicked, and so I didn't want that to happen while these are in transit. The bubble type packaging mailer is not exactly what I wanted to find. I was looking for the ones that are more cardboard, but I couldn't find them. Sorry, you guys. Um, I couldn't find those, so I'm really hoping that these don't get bent. I am gonna try to put something like, don't do not bend on there, and hopefully they make it to our winners in one piece. So this is my first time doing a pack with me video, so I have to work on making sure that I stay in the camera frame. And so hopefully you guys, I'm not doing that too much, that you guys can see what I'm doing. Um, so while I'm doing this, I kind of want to give you guys an interesting story time that we have, which hence actually is probably why I'm sick, right? So, oh, let me show you these. So in addition to sending the scratch offs, I wanted to also give you all a scratch off tool. And so I decided to go with the color black. And so these are going to go inside of each one of the packages also. So just another little extra gift from me that you can use whenever you have a scratch off, so you don't have to be digging for a coin or something else to scratch. So story time right quick, right? So do you guys remember on Saturday night the ground stop that happened with Alaska Airlines? It was a nationwide ground stop. They grounded all of their flights. It didn't matter where you were. Every last one of them were grounded, and it was due to some kind of IT system outage or something, right? So crazy enough, our daughter was actually on her way home back up here to us, and she was in the last hour or so of her flight. And I got the alert on my phone first that the outage happened and they were grounded the flights. But because of the time frame, I thought, oh, that just explains why she left the city she was leaving from late. I didn't catch that that was a, one that they were doing in the moment. And so long story short, we're already on our way to the airport, which we live like an hour away from the airport. Okay. We are not like right up the street. And so she texts my husband in a panic and she's like, Dad, they're like sending us to another city. And we were like, wait, what? And so that's when we found out the ground stop was in that moment. So in the midst of our daughter being about an hour, and I think she was about an hour and 15 minutes away from home, from the airport, they rerouted her. So she's now in another city. Thank goodness she's in driving distance. So now she's about 2.5 hours away from us. And so she's calling, she's keeping us in touch. There's no info. Her flight information has now disappeared off the system. Like we can't find nothing now. So we call her and she's keeping us in touch. And basically they end up telling them they have to get off the plane. They now have to go to the ticket counter, and when she told us the line for the ticket counter was literally wrapped like around the terminal lobby, insane, like insanity. She wasn't able to get a lot of info, a lot of, they just didn't know. And it was happening in real time. I can only imagine the stress of the crew, the staff. It was crazy, right? So she calls us back and she says, hey, no, at this point, my husband's pulled over because we're like, okay, we don't know what we need to do because now we're like, at that point, we were like maybe 15, 20 minutes from the airport. And we already know, like, she's not there. Like, she is not coming. So we pull over and I'm talking to her and she's like, they're talking about giving us a voucher for the night, like a hotel voucher. And we're like, oh no, they're not. So we now looking at the GPS and we're like, okay, she's 2.5 hours away. We on our way. Okay. So at 12, no, about 11, 10:45, maybe 11, we now turn around and we make a V line to Oregon to go get our daughter from the airport. So we get to the airport. It's like about 1:30, something like that. And when we walk in, the line is still wrapped around. And she is still in the line. And people are sitting down. It is something out of a movie. Just people everywhere. Just it was crazy, right? And so, long story short, we're in line. We're standing with her. We're keeping her company. We're talking to the people around her. One thing I will definitely say that I love about us as people in general is that, a lot of times we get a bad rap, Americans, things like that. And I'm not saying it may not be deserved in certain situations, but you often see the true character of people when you find yourself in a crisis or a situation like this. And what I absolutely loved was I'm looking to my right and I see some gentlemen who don't know this elderly lady. They're not, they didn't fly with her and they're helping take care of her. They went and got her a wheelchair because she had been standing for hours. They're pushing her around to where she needs to go. They are making sure she has something to drink. Like they were literally taking care of her. And that was amazing. Even up to the time where she has to go to the counter, he pushes her to the counter. Like they took care of her. Everybody in that line took care of her. Then there was another lady that had snacks in her bag. She's offering her snacks. Like it was just wonderful to see how people were just helping each other out. And that is one of those moments where you really look back and you're like, I have hope for us as a country. I have hope for us as a people. Everybody's not terrible. Okay. So I absolutely loved to see that. That was absolutely amazing. So by about maybe 3:30 ish, she finally gets to the counter, and she tells them, hey, my family drove up here. So I'm not getting, because they were going to try to put her on a flight like the next day. She was going to have to leave at like 8 in the morning. It was going to send her to Phoenix just for her to reroute back to Seattle. And we were like, nah, we here. Y'all could take care of whatever you got to do to reimburse her. She didn't make the rest of her flight. Um, so, we're doing all of that, right? And so we finally make it head to the car at about maybe almost 4, and we now have like the 2.5 hour drive back home, which is crazy because at the same time I am also fighting with YouTube to upload a video that had to go live on yesterday. So go figure, right? Yeah. So on Monday I had a video for the financial goal hop that I had to go live, and YouTube was not wanting to work with me. So all of this is going on at the same time, but it's okay. It's okay because we got to do. So we get back home. Of course, I go right into the two meetings that I have, and then I realized, wait a minute, I'm not feeling so great. So somewhere along the way, somebody blessed me with their germs, and so now I have a sore throat, and yeah, boo. Oh, you guys are getting a little peek at some additional products that I was making for the shop. Those are coming, I promise you. I just need to work out getting the right packing, mailing supplies for you guys. I don't have everything I want for those yet. So those are coming, I promise. No, I just gave you a little sneak peek. So yeah, we got home. Our daughter's home. We're good. Everybody is completely exhausted today because it turned into a long day, but we're good. And yeah, I just wanted to share that story. That was an interesting experience. I know they had an outage before, but we weren't tied up in it with this. Yeah, this was interesting. So I am done. All 5 wonderful packages are ready to go. So for my winners, I will tag you all down below in the description. Please send me an email, everybody. Those of you who have won, please send me that email. All right, guys, have a great week. I will see you on Thursday. And remember to keep saving your money because your money will always save you. Bye, everybody.